understanding national income is a measure of the value of output in the form of goods and services produced by a country in a certain period or the total amount of income received by the people of a country in one year. The concept of national income. Number 1, GNP, Gross National Product. Number 2, NNP, Net National Product. Number 3, NNI, Net National Income. Number 4, PI, Personal Income. Number 5, DI, Disposable Income.
National income calculation method. 1. Calculation of national income using the expenditure approach. This is done by adding up the final demand of economic units, namely A. Households in the form of consumption, B. Company in the form of investment, C. Government expenditure, D. Export and import expenses. The calculation of national income using this approach is usually written in the form of the following equation. A. Y equals C plus I for a closed economy without government role. B. Y equals C plus I plus G for a closed economy with the role of the government. C. Y equals C plus I plus G plus X minus M for an open economy. 2. Calculation of national income using the production approach. This is done by adding up the value of final goods and services produced by various production units in a certain area or 1 year. This use is made to avoid double calculation. The calculation of national income using a production approach in Indonesia is carried out by adding up all existing industrial sectors, which are grouped into 11 sectors on the basis of ISIC, International Standard Industrial Classification. In subsequent developments, calculation using the production approach in Indonesia were grouped into 9 sectors or business fields, namely A. Agriculture, B. Mining and quarrying, C. Processing industry, D. Electricity, gas and drinking water, E. Building, F. Trade, hotels and restaurants, G. Transportation and communication, H. Finance, rental and rental services, I. Services. 3. Calculation of national income using the income approach. The calculation of national income using the income approach is carried out using the amount of remuneration received by production factors that participate in the production process in a region within a certain period of time, or 1 year. The benefit of national income include: you can understand the economic structure of a country. You can measure the level of prosperity of a country. You can find out change in national income and economic growth of a country from year to year. You can make plans for or formulate appropriate policies. You can find out to what extent the role of exports and imports. And you can find out and compare income between regions and regions. GDP is the value of all final goods and services produced in a country in a certain period of time. GNP is the value of final goods and services produced by domestic production factors within a certain period of time. Difference between real GDP and nominal GDP is: real GDP is an approach that takes inflation into account. Nominal GDP is an approach without considering inflation. Calculating the GDP deflator. The formula, as you can see, GDP price deflator equals nominal GDP real GDP times 100. To calculate the GDP price deflator, divide nominal GDP by real GDP and multiply the result by 100.